What's up, guys? It's your boy Jeff for Dragonite here, and I'm bringing you guys a draft analysis for the Down Under Championship, also known as DUC, commissioned by a good friend of mine, Jeremy. He's a pretty cool guy and everything. So basically, I know before I go on, I know it's another draft league that we're a part of. I think this is number 4 right now. It's number 4, the 4th draft league right now. I'm currently 5 right now, but I don't know if I'm going to the 5th one. I'll let you guys know later on. But this is our 4th draft league right now, Down Under Championships, commissioned by a good friend of mine, Jim Moy. So basically, this is season 3 of DUC, and there were some complications that happened with season 1 and season 2. I'm not gonna go into that because Jim already kind of went into that when he had the DUC, also known as DUC, announcement video. So I'll leave that link in the description. I'll also leave the links of all the other coaches in the description. Also leave Jeremy's link and his video to the DUC announcement video. So he goes in more into detail about what happened, whatever. But this time, season 3, it's just invite based only, and it's compiled of 12 coaches invited. So out of 12 coaches invited, Jeremy reached out to me a couple weeks before the draft, and he's like, hey yo, Drake, you wanna join this? Join my league. Season 3 is only invite only because there were some complications that happened past season 1 and season 2. So he's just trying to figure things out, trying to get his league back to where he wants it to be. So this is just like a test run, but also at the same time, it's actually a competitive league. It's a bunch of friends that I know. We have Nico, also known as Ray Breakers or Pokemon Trainer Hakeem on YouTube. We have Elliot, the one guy, really good friend of mine. We have EV Master. We have Jamoy, of course. We have Luke in this thing, in this format. We have Kyle, known as Kaylee, also met him in the LTC. We have a new person that I've recently met, Nosati. He's also in this league. Who else do we have? We have Overachiever. Recently met him too. We have some other people. I can't remember you right now. I can't remember. We have someone else named ZBB. I don't know him too well, but he's a pretty chill guy. We have someone. That's 9. I can't think of the other 3. Who are the other 3? I can't think right now. I cannot think. I can't think. But other team, Coach, yeah, sorry I forgot your name, but I just can't remember right now. So let's just get into the draft analysis. So let me just give me some background about what was happening. So when he invited me, I was like, alright, bet, whatever. Let's do this. So basically, when I went into this, I had really no plan. I was like, I'll sit down, make a draft plan, and see what ones I want and stuff. But I just kept procrastinating until draft day. Draft day comes, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have a draft plan, so I'm just gonna wing it. Let's see what I can pick up. And we ended up with the 12th pick in the draft. So before we go into the thing, I'll tell you how many mons you're allowed to have. So it's kind of different. You're not set to just 11 mons, how it says on the screen. You're allowed to pick from anywhere from 9, 10, or 11 mons, basically. So coming into this thing, I literally had no idea. I was like, I'm gonna pick some insane fire, whatever, something strong at the beginning. I really don't care about my points or whatever. I'm going to get, if I end up with 9, I'm gonna end up with 9 with a stronger team. If I end up with 10 or 11, I'm like, alright, it's fine, so a little bit of my balance, but it is what it is. I had a 12th pick. The first pick in the draft was Kyle, also known as Kaylee, and Jeremy allowed 1 Uber in this time. It was a low tier Uber and Landers and Carnate. So he just wanted to test the waters to see with how how the whole league together handles an Uber coming into the league. So he just allowed Lando I, which is he's an Uber, of course. He's really strong mon, but at the same time he's like the very lower end of the Uber tiers. So he's just trying to experiment with Ubers to see if in future seasons if they'll allow more Ubers here and there, maybe like 5 or 6, whatever. But then he just want to test the waters to see how Lando I helps. Lando I comes into draft and how people deal with it. If it's too overpowered, then it's not gonna no more Ubers coming through. But if it's like if it's like a regular mon, people treat it like a regular mon. It does like regular mon stats, like kills, whatever. then a lot more. But of course, there's Lando I. You're gonna have to prep for that. Whoever got first pick is gonna pick up the Uber. Like, it's a guaranteed. It's one of the best months in this in the draft. Basically, it's one of the best, if not the best month in the draft. So yeah. So with the 12th pick, I was just waiting because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait to see what gets in my way. But what I was really looking at, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try out mods I've never tried out before. But you guys will see that. You know, you just see what happens with it. When I was looking through, I was like, you know what, I want to try Mega Charizard X. I've never gotten a chance to, you know, draft Mega Charizard X. I've always wanted to do it, but I just never got around it. So I was like, you know what, it made it all the way to me. So that's what I went ahead and did. And with our very first pick, your Los Angeles picked up Mega Charizard X. I was like, you know what, who cares? And we were also on the wheel pick too. So I was also looking at mons like, okay, what pairs with Zard X? What helps with his weaknesses? Of course, it's weak to ground because it's a dragon type, not fire and flying. Weak to water, no, neutral to water, or is it still weak? I think it's still weak. So weak to water, weak to ground, weak to rock, weak to not ice. Ice is neutral. Weak to dragon, weak to fairy. So that's basically 5 weaknesses. I'm like, okay, what can I stop? What else can I pair it up with to, you know, help out with weaknesses? And I was looking through. I was talking with some people, and I think it was Kaylee, or it was Jermo who told me, you know what will be a really good pairing with it is Megazord X and Tapu Fini. So our very first 2 picks in the draft for Megazord X and Tapu Fini, because Tapu Fini also complements Zard. I have a fairy weakness that's taken care of in Fini. I have a water weakness that's taken care of with Fini. I have a ground weakness also taken care of Fini. I have a water, ground. I have a dragon weakness taken care of Fini. Water, ground, dragon. I just said it. I don't remember what the heck it was. Water, ground, dragon, rock. Take care of Fini. Water, dragon, rock. Fairy. That's it. All those weaknesses are taken care of Fini. And also with Fini, it gives me Misty Terrain. So with Misty Terrain, you can't toxic my Zard to try Toxic Stall after I get a dragon and stuff, whatever. You can't really do that until the Misty Terrain turn ends. And that's 5 full turns. So I have a lot of time to, you know, if I just decide to come in with Fini, get the Misty Terrain up, and then just hard swap into Zard, get a dragon and stuff, I have 3 turns to kill 3 mons. Basically, I have 3 turns, and you can't really, the only option you have is to kill Zard, yeah, or just force me to swap out. But that's pretty much it, and that's a really good combination with Fini too, because like with the Misty Terrain, you can't really do much. You can't click Toxic, you can't click what low else you can't click Thunder Wave. I was about to say you can't click Burn. Okay. Alright, that's cool. And then, okay, so that's our first 2 picks, Megazord X and Tapu Fini. And it came all the way back around to us, right? Also, I should mention, Mega Latios was still available, but I was sticking with my word. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to mess with my word. I want to go Zard X from the beginning. I'm going to go with Zard X. So, yeah. That's what Jermo was telling me also. Watch his draft announcement video too. It's on his channel. Shout out to him. He was also saying in his video, like, how come I didn't draft Mega Latios right there? But I was like, I wanted to pick up Zard X. I just wanted to do it. It's a really good dope mon. I've always wanted to use it, and I got the opportunity, so I'm gonna go pick it up too. So went ahead with that. So it made it all the way back down to us, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just finish my FDS score. I have a fairy and steel type, fairy and the dragon type right there. Let's just pick up my steel type, and that's exactly what I did. I went ahead and picked up Scizor. I'm like, steel type right there. It's a Scizor too. I had Scizor one time before. I used it one time before besides UDL. When I count UDL, I never used it in the UDL. In the UDL, yeah, I had Scizor in season 1, the ABC. I used Scizor like once or twice in a game. I didn't really do too much with Scizor. At that time, I wasn't really sure how mons actually worked and everything. So this time, it's been like a better experience for me with Scizor. So I was like, you know what, let's pick it up. Simon the Scizor. So I'll also go with nicknames. Mega Charizard X is Lizofo. It's always been Lizofo. All my Charizards, Charmanders, lines always named Lizofo. Tapu Fini is named Clarissa, and Scizor is named Simon. Shout out to Dr. Slacky in the Blue Phoenix versus. I just named it after Dr. Slacky's starter, Simon the Scizor. So that's what we have over here. So basically, I was like, you know what? I need a good steel type. Scizor fits the book. Good steel type. Fire weakness. That's fine. I have a Tapu Fini right there, and a Zard X. So my synergy is looking pretty good right now. We have the terrain up with Mr. Terrain, so I can't get paralyzed or burned on my Scizor, so it's looking really nice. And with the other pick, I paired the Scizor up with a Reuniclus, right? So Reuniclus, I've only used Reuniclus one time, and that was also an ABC season 1. I brought it like 2 times in the 13-week span that we played ABC season 1. So I was like, you know what, I want to try Reuniclus again. I never got an opportunity to try it again, so I was like, you know, Scizor, Reuniclus, great pairing out as well. Reuniclus, just a good mon in general. Trick Room, it could be fat with Acid Armor and Calm Mind. Get fat with that. It could just Trick Room set up Trick Room for me for other mons like Scizor and other mons you'll see later on. Trick Room, that recover. It could just be Stallymon too. It sits there and just clicks Toxic and just recover and just be a Cancermon. I want to try that spawn one more time again. I also could sweep with the spawn with Trick Room, like I mentioned earlier, like Trick Room, Calm Mind, and Shadow Ball and Scizor, basically. And I could do a lot of work with Reuniclus. I'm really looking forward to using Reuniclus again, because I only got to use Reuniclus like 2 or 3 times, like I mentioned earlier, in ABC season 1. I really didn't have too much fun with it. I actually did sweep like week 5 or week 7, something like that. I got like a 4-0 sweep with Reuniclus, so that was pretty dope. Alright, so making it all the back down, we had our next picks, pick number 5, pick number 6. So I went ahead and just picked up Mienshao, because I was also looking at the spawn earlier after I picked up Scizor. I was like, you know what, I want to use Mienshao again, because I had Mienshao season 1 ABC, like but like most of these mons are Tapu Fini from season 1, Scizor season 1, Reuniclus season 1. Oh, that's the wrong mon. Whoopsies. Thundurus. My bad. So Thundurus and Mienshao was our thing, but let's go with Thundurus right now. So I was looking at a fast electric type. I was like, you know what, I need electric type, because electric type is always good in this format. And I didn't really want an electric type with a ground weakness, so I just picked the Thundurus, electric flying, and I wanted a good electric type that could hit hard. I want a fast, hard hitter. That's what I needed, because I wanted to go back to like straight hyper offensive, because I wanted to try that. Like after season 1 of ABC, I just never drafted hyper offensive anymore. I just went to bulky offensive. So I was like, you know what, forget that. This time I'm just going hyper offensive. The only Pokemon as of right now we have is Tapu Fini and Reuniclus if I want to make it bulky. But I just wanted to try hyper. Hyper. I said hyper. I wanted to try hyper offensive one more time. Hyper offensive is super fun. I love setup. If you guys don't know me, I love setup. I love sweeping. I love to, you know, put holes in people's teams right away. So that's what I picked the Thundurus. It's a fast mon. This thing costs like 14 points, 13 or 14 points. I also forgot to mention, this is a point-based league. It's 5 picks, and that's why I mentioned the points-based league. You had a total of 110 points to pick out mons, and I totally forgot to mention that. So my bad. This is all over the place. Sorry about that, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And this is not a Dreadful Dragonite video unless things go crazy, things go all out of order and everything. That's just how things go down over here. So, like I mentioned, that's a great mon. It gives me a flying type too. I don't have a flying type. Gives me a ground immunity, so people just can't spam Earth Power or Earthquake on me, because I have a Thundurus right here. So if I have Thundurus, you can't spam ground. I could just go, okay, just predict the ground movement and just cover Thundurus immune, and that also helps my Charizard's ground weakness. So ground is not even looking too hot against me anymore, basically, because I have a Thundurus right there. Even ice not looking too good, because I only have 1 ice weakness as of right now. Thundurus, Tapu, Megazord X is neutral, Scizor is neutral too. So it's like ice is not that big of a problem for me. I really don't have that big of a weakness right now. And next pick we have is Mienshao. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to try Mienshao again after ABC season 1. I didn't bring it one time. Actually, no, I brought it like twice. I think I brought it twice, but I didn't use it properly. I used like a reckless high jump kick, something like that. I don't remember. But Mienshao is a great mon too. Also gives another regen mon in Reuniclus and Mienshao. Gives me a second regen mon. I wanted to get a regen core in Reuniclus. Is a great regenerator mon. Also as Mienshao, you slap a twist scarf on it, U-turn, poison jab, high jump kick, and stone edge or whatever you want to slap on. U-turn, high jump kick, Stone Edge, Poison Jab, something like that. You just bring that type of moveset and you're good. So this is a great mod. I want to try. I want to try using it properly. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm really liking this draft. It's a really good draft so far. I don't actually remember my next pick. I actually don't remember my next pick. I think my next pick, I was looking to get like a wish support. I think that's what it was. I was looking for wish support because as of right now, I like wish support. After I use wish support, not support. Wish support. I think I used wish support, and I think using an LTC. Actually, I did. My first time using wish support was an LTC Season 1 Division 2. You guys didn't see any of this game. But essentially, I had Leafeon, and Leafeon was my basically wish supporter. He just came in. He also hit hard as hell, but I just hit wish and wish things up, and I really like wish support. So that's what I think I did with this pick over here. It was next pick over here. I picked up Licky for wish support because I've always wanted to use this mod. Okay, it's a very fat mod. I don't have to run Eviolite. I just slap on leftovers, and if you do knock me off, it's just leftovers. It's not going to be anything to hurt my defenses. And his defenses are pretty good. Both defenses are base 90. His HP is like at 108, something like that, 100, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but it's a really good mod. Also, with this mod, I also sniped Jeremy. Jeremy was also looking at this mod, Licky. He wanted to pick it up, but he waited too long, and I picked up Licky instead because I was like, I need a wish support. I was also hoping that no one sniped me at this point, because like I don't know about you, but I feel like this is a kind of like hard draft to pick up because not the Reno necessarily, but the Mienshao. I was like, Mienshao came pretty late. Round 6 pick Mienshao. I was like, that's pretty late. Considering there's only 12 coaches. So I'm like, Mienshao. I feel like okay, I'm pretty lucky that I actually went and got Mienshao. I was super scared of people sniping Mienshao. I wasn't scared of Thundurus because Thundurus was like high pick. It was like 13 or 14 points, and people couldn't afford with 13 or 14 points with how their draft was looking out, or how they're panning out. So I was like, you know what, I'm fine with that. I was really happy I got Mienshao. I'm also insanely happy I got this Licky because if I was about to wait for round 9 or whatever, I don't actually remember. No, I think this is the right time I picked it up. But yeah, we picked up Licky. It's a very fat mod with support. I don't have to want with support Loki. I could just run a curse set, I could run Swords Dance set. I could just do a lot with this mod. But most of the time it's gonna be running wish support or something like wish offensive. Basically, it's like offensive cleric at the same time. So Licky is gonna be a good mod. I forgot to tell you about his name too. Again, my Licky. Sizzle's name is Simon. I told you. Reenact's name is Reen. Thunderous Incarnate, his name is Zeus. Of course, the Greek god of thunder, Zeus. Mienshao, his name is Melanie, and Licky's name is Louis Senior. We have Louis, our Licky Tongue, and we have Louis Senior, our Licky. Our next pick was also the wheel pick. We picked up Whimsicott, Isabelle Whimsicott. I said it this time. I know it's not a fairy type, but it's a grass type too. So when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, I need a defogger because at this point, the only defoggers I have are Tapu Fini and Sizzle. Sizzle's not gonna run defog for a fact. He's not coming with defog. Tapu Fini could come with defog, but I don't like running defog on my Fini. I try to avoid it at all times, but you know, sometimes I'm gonna have to bring defog on Fini, so it's gonna happen. So what I really wanted with this was like, okay, it's a prankster defog. I could run this thing Choice Specs, Life Orb. I could run Moonblast, Energy Ball, Leech Seed, Sub, defog, Taunt. No, to stop setup. Prankster Taunt, Prankster Substitute, Prankster Leech Seed, Prankster Toxic. So this is a really good mod, giving me like a lot of momentum basically. And it could also put a lot of work in. Like a Life Orb Whimsicott does a lot of damage. Like its special attack stat is not too high. It's like it's respectable. It's like base 97, somewhere around there. It's like high 90s. It's not near 100, but it's near 100. But it's like high 90s. So it's a respectable special attack stat. So I was like, you know what? This is a great mod for me. I could what's it called? Get pranks the defogs off. I could just get rid of all the stuff on my team. I could lead seed. I could pressure mons out with just clicking lead seed, and they're not gonna stay on lead seed. If you're gonna stay in, you're gonna lose 12% all the time. So that also pressures mons to get out. So that's really good for me. I got prankster, defog like I mentioned, toxic, taunt. Yeah, so it's a really good mod. Moonblast, hits pretty hard too. Life Orb, Choice Specs. So this is all around pretty good mon, pretty good pick. It gives me another steel type, another fairy type. It's not even like a steel weakness because this is my only mon with steel. So I really don't care. Fire type weakness, I really don't care. I got Tapu Fini, Enzard, resist fire. What else is this thing weak to? Bug. What was this bug on my team? I think Fini resists bug. I'm not sure. Well, Scissor resists bug. I think by 4 times or just by 1 time. I don't remember. But we don't really have that many too many weaknesses at this point. All right, so this is our last 2 picks. Originally, it was supposed to be my last pick. Was pick 9. It was supposed to be my last pick, but it got sniped like round 7, something like that. 7 or 8. It was Donphan. I want to pick up Donphan. I wanted to rapid spin it. At this point, we have 3 defoggers, and you guys know me. I try to use rapid spin more than defog because if I have any type of hazard on their side, I like to keep those and just click a rapid spin. So I only get rid of hazards on my side. So I want to go Donphan. I need a ground type still. So I was like, you know, Donphan's a good mon. The bulky mon takes hits. Its move pool is insanely wide. It could also dish out some good attacks too. I went ahead and picked it up, right? I put in the draft chat Donphan as my last pick. But then Joe Moore let me know that, yo, Dread, Eevee already picked a Donphan. I was like, for real? What? He's like, yeah, he picked up like 2 rounds ago. I'm like, bro, I didn't even see that. So, you know, Eevee got a big snipe on me with that Donphan pick. That was like the only snipe I had basically the whole time. Because I wanted to go. Well, basically, I had no snipes. Actually, that was the only snipe because I didn't make a plan. The only time I made a plan was after the 4th pick. After I picked up Uniclus, that's when I made a plan. So I made a plan for only 5 mons. And I got all 4 of my mons I wanted. And then Donphan gets sniped. So that's my only snipe. So I'm not complaining. 1 snipe is amazing for me. Even though I had no draft plan. So with my last 2 picks in last round, we'll pick up on round 9. We went ahead and picked up Piloswine. Because at this point, I was like, I need a ground type. And the only good ground types are available are low tier. And with that, I still have available points to pick up another mon. So what I was thinking to pick up was it was Piloswine and the other mon I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. Piloswine and Rampardos. That was the first option. And the other option was another ground type. What was it? It was it was a good mon. It was really something. It was something good. I don't remember what it was. It was I can't remember what it was, but it was something good. I think it was Claydol and let me think. I don't remember. Yo, I don't remember what it was, but it was something. It was 2 good mons. It was really 2 good mons. But I just went ahead and picked the Piloswine and Rampardos. Piloswine because, you know, ice type gives you ice typing and a ground typing, 2 types I don't have yet. Excuse me. Also with Piloswine gives you ice shard. So week 1 we go against Kaylee. Spoiler, we go against Kaylee for week 1, and he has a Lando Eye, right? So I'm like, I need the ice type move to hit this boy's Lando and basically Oko, and ice shard from a Piloswine does like 80%, almost Oko's the Lando Eye. So I'm like, okay, I have an answer for that. So that Lando Eye can't just come in and, you know, just completely sweep my team. So that's what Piloswine for. It also gives you rocks. He's my first rock setter basically. That's what I want to pick up Donphan. Donphan gives you rocks. The only rock setter I have as of right now is Piloswine and of course the Rampardos. So that's my 2 rock setters. Piloswine's great. Eevee like thick fat, takes hits. Even if it's fire type weakness, I take half of that thick fat. So basically, I don't have a fire type weakness at that point. All I have is a water type weakness, and ground is neutral. So I only have water and grass. So water, Tapu Fini right there. The one's caught right there. Grass, Thundurus. One's caught right there. Licky right there. Charizard right there. So our synergy on the team is looking pretty dope. And I picked up Rampardos like I mentioned earlier because, you know, I had points for that, and it was a low tier point. It was like 5 or 6 points, something like that, and there was nothing good in that area, and that's picking Rampardos. So I was like, you know what? I don't have a rock type. Let's pick a rock type. Also, Rampardos hits hard like a mother trucker for real. This boy's attack stat is at 165. 165. Same exact special attack stat as Mary Gardevoir, but his attack stat is 165. So basically, this is going to take a life. A head smash from him is going to kill someone. And I think he does get rock head. So no recoil damage at all. There's people outside sweeping streets. So I hope you guys cannot hear that. If you guys hear that, I'm very sorry. So my personal take lives. It's also a good pickup because I do have Trick Room. So I don't have webs, but I have Trick Room. So it was a good pickup. I could set up Trick Room with Reuniclus and cover with Pardos and just completely run house with Pardos. I could also sweep. So I have a lot of threats on my team. Basically I have a lot of threats. Rampardos have a water weakness, Feeny right there. Grass weakness, Zard and Whimsicott right there. Ground weakness, Scizor and Feeny and Thundurus right there. Ground, water, grass. What else are you weak to? Steel. I have Zard right there. I have Thundry right there. I have a Scizor right there. Also Steel, weak to possible to Steel. Scizor right there. Also, Piloswine's name is Jonathan from PETA. Not gonna change. Rampardos' name is Jack because Jack the Rampardos. He's right there. Also, I gotta also mention our Z users. So in this league, Z users are the same thing as Z captains. They could use anything they want. They could use status Z. They could use offensive Z. It doesn't matter. You could do what you want. So what I went with is my first Z user is Mienshao. That's one of them. I forgot. I almost blanked out. Mienshao is my first Z user. Second Z user is Thundurus Incarnate, and our third Z user is Rampardos. You're allowed 3 Z users, and I went with. I was like, you know, that's fine. I'll go with Reuniclus. I mean, Mienshao, Thundurus, and Rampardos, because on my team I really don't have too many great Z users. The best one I have on my team is Thundy, Electrium Z, Poisonium Z, Flynium Z. What else do you have? Some yeah. Electrium Z, Poisonium Z, Flynium Z, whatever moves he gets on this thing too. Rampardos is a great Z user because I saw the homeboys move pool and that's wild. Like I saw it and I was baffled, bro. I was literally like, I was baffled, bro. This boy's move pool is so huge. Like he literally has access to like 100 moves. Like I'm not even joking. I'm not even exaggerating anything. It's like legit 100 moves. He has access to so many things. I was looking through his thing and I was like, let me see what Pardos gets. I'm scrolling. I'm like, okay. When's it gonna end? Homeboy gets a lot of moves. So this is gonna be a great Z user. So even as a Z head smash is gonna kill something. Unless you're sturdy or sash, you're gonna die. You're not gonna live a Z head smash. Doesn't matter how bulky you are. You're not gonna live a Z head smash. It's just not gonna happen. Base 165, the Z head smash is killing something. So this is a draft for the Los Ampharos. It's almost been half an hour, so sorry about that. Took a very long draft analysis. So I'm very excited to use this team. This is like my straight hyper offensive team. I just wanted to use it. My only defensive core I have is Tapu Fini and Licky. That's all I have. Everybody else is super offensive. At this point, even too, Tapu Fini doesn't have to be defensive. I could bring it offensive with Calm Mind. Same with Licky, Swords Dance Licky, Curse Licky. So I have a straight offensive team besides Licky and Tapu Fini if I decide to bring the Moki. Well, most of the time, not even most of the time, I will bring a Moki and sometimes I won't bring a Moki. This depends on who I'm playing, who I'm versing. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are still here at the end, make sure you guys go down below, smash the like button. Also, next week we're taking on Kaylin, like I mentioned. I hope to get that W. I don't know when that's gonna go up, but that's gonna go up soon. I still have to record all that stuff. So make sure you guys go down below, smash the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. If you are new to the channel, like what I create, whatever, like what I create, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell so you guys do not miss out when I upload it. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or concerns, or any feedback on the draft, or how you guys like it, what you guys don't like about it, or anything like that, leave them all down below. This has been your boy, Dragonite out. Peace. Later.